The Lagos State Environmental Protection Agency LASEPA is on a working visit to Ikorodu. The team is here to stop gas emission released into the air by industries in the area. This is an example of air pollution carried out by these men. At the Dogunyan area of Ikorodu, the company failed to provide protective gears for workers, leaving them exposed to gas. And LASEPA team issues a stop work order to the steel company for contravening the environmental laws of the state.
All the substances we are smelling is not safe for our health, and even your health and the residents' health. We would have to stop what you are doing now, and you would have to come to our office and have a new plan on how to cut iron and smelt iron. This is highly unsafe. It is against the laws of Lagos State. It is against the laws of Lagos State Environmental Protection Agency.
The general manager of LASEPA says such unlawful act will not be permitted.
We would have to seal this factory, and they would come up with a health and safety plan. Our fellow agencies will be invited to come here and access for safety, health management services, health promotion services, and even personal protective equipment we don't seem to see. But we're here for the environment, and there has been environmental infraction. We would have to give them a citation and ask them to come up with a plan to remediate the environment. This process here would stop immediately, and we hope that this will serve as a deterrent to other people smelting iron with acetylene gas in the open air. It is dangerous, it is archaic, it is not being practiced anymore, and Lagos State will not accept it.
The team moves to another steel company also in Ikorodu, where a stop work directive is also given.
LASEPA conducted surveillance services over the last 3 days, and what we noticed is that a lot of the activities here are not complying with international and safety standards. There are environmentally friendly ways to carry out the business of recycling. Lagos State is promoting a circular economy. We encourage recycling, but not at the expense of human health or at the expense of environment. What we have noticed is that a lot of the machines are archaic. They release carbon monoxide in excess quantities. They release carbon dioxide. We have SO2s, we have volatile organic compounds, and this is not, the reason is not far-fetched. People like to cut corners. People would do the cheapest thing for maximum profit. But Lagos State is putting its foot down that the air will not be polluted by industrial activities anymore.
Some residents say the activities of these steel companies is affecting their health.
The atmosphere of this vicinity is so terrible because of the toxic from this company. There is a lot of companies within these places. There is a lot of toxic. At times, if you come out heading to this Odonra Johnson, the toxic, the smoke that is coming out from this place, one, you cannot even see where.
You go to some of these houses, the buildings, most especially around Odonla or Dokekere, you will see that those people who are living there, in fact, their lifespan will not be long because of the toxic waste. I call it toxic waste because if you are able to see it in the afternoon or sometime in the evening, you will not even see, not even a kilometer, just some yards away. You'll be surprised for what you are seeing, from what is coming out from this iron industry. And I'm happy that you people are here to see for yourself, and the government be able to work on it.
At times they start around 11 p.m. at the wee hour of the day. And they can do this thing until around 5 a.m. And at times when we are having meetings here, around 9 they will start this thing, and everywhere will be polluted.
It's a thing of concern that whilst these industries know the best practices, they still choose to do these things without fear. But Lagos State means this project. Lagos State is serious about monitoring air quality. Lagos State is serious about stopping air pollution in Lagos State. And the major pollutants are well known to us. We also implore the general public, please visit our website. If you notice any obnoxious smell, see uncomfortable gas, or see particulate matters in the air, visit LASEPA's website or visit our offices, and we would move to work with you. A study by World Bank in 2019 in Lagos State showed that we had 48% premature deaths of children below 5 due to air pollution. 48% of children that died below the age of 5 died due to air pollution. And out of these 48%, 92% of them were children at the age of 2. Pneumonia, bronchitis, upper respiratory tract infections. So apart from environmental impacts, there are also health impacts associated with air pollution.
One of the air quality machines installed by the state government shows that there's an increase of air pollution.
We have 6 machines in the environs of Lagos. We have one here, we have in Jankara, we have in Unilag, we have in Alimosho, we have one in LASEPA, and I think the last one around Agege. What these machines do is that it traps the quality of air. It gives us specific measurements. It tells us where the pollution is coming from. It tells us the level that is dangerous to the environment from the dashboard, which is far away from here. So this machine has showed us repeatedly over the past couple of months that there's a high level of compounds in the air that shouldn't be in the air. It measures particulate matter 2.5 and particulate matter 10. This, to explain particulate matter, is like saying particles in the air. Our lungs are not made to filter particles. It's made to filter oxygen. When we start breathing in soot and particles, we're exposing ourselves to pneumonia, we're exposing ourselves to asbestosis, we're exposing ourselves to all sorts of respiratory diseases. And not only respiratory diseases, we start to think of the horrible cancers. It is not only smoking that causes cancer. Air pollution is a cause of death. This has been established in many studies. And Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu's administration is determined to tackle this menace, to combat global warming, combat climate change, but most importantly, secure the health of human beings and the environment in Lagos State.
Residents have been asked to report cases of air pollution and join hands with the government to stop practices that affect the environment.